So similar to previous when it came to listening to youth, a lot of my work centers around adolescents, babies in the hospital. So for me is, and if you're going to solve an issue or you want something to get better, you have to have the people it's affecting most. So number one answer will always be find a way to incorporate youth into these city decisions that affect their day-to-day lives. And that can look like a lot of ways, allowing them to learn more about it, showing them that, I still consider myself young. I know I'm 28. That might not be young to some, but for me, I feel like it's also important to have people at the decision-making table making those decisions. So I feel that I'm still able to connect with youth when it comes to being part of that population, but also having the tools as a nurse and researcher in my personal experience with my sister and knowing how to get people involved in this process because you don't have to be perfect and able to show up in politics. I feel like that's one of those things like I have to do all this correctly and do that. But no, if you have the willingness to learn and you want to see what you can do when it comes to these areas, I think it's important. And a lot of that centers around having you at the table, having you part of this process, because sometimes you don't know what you can do unless you're presented with the opportunity. And I will present that opportunity every single day because I know that there's no future without all of you all.